Google Slides number 3 is our first opportunity just to put together a presentation that you designed from scratch and put everything into it. It's called the bucket list, and you're looking at my title slide right now. But first, I'm going to hop over to the handout that's posted on Google Classroom so that you can take a look at this. I want you to build a show or a slide deck that will communicate 5 things that you would love to do someday. Now, these can't be things you've already done. You have to think about things that you would love to do, and it can't just be things you like. You can't say, I like soccer. That's not what I'm after. I want to know about things you would love to do. What would you love to do someday? 5 of them. So this will be a blank presentation when you begin. You'll want to rename it, I believe. Here are the required items. All the slide backgrounds have to be something other than just plain white. So you have to change the backgrounds. The very first slide has to be a title slide that will introduce the project, and that's mine right there. Get this out of the way. That's mine right there. That's what my title slide looks like. So you can design it any way you want to, but you got to have a title slide. And then all the other slides, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, are going to tell something that you want to do in your lifetime. Every slide, and that means every slide, that means the title slide and all of the other slides have to have some text on them, so you're going to have to insert a text box. It's not just enough to show me a picture of what you want to do. You have to tell me what you want to do as well, and you have to use a little bit of text to do that. Every slide does have to have a picture on it, even the first slide. So again, if I hop back here to mine, you'll see I went and found little kind of clipboardy images of just lists, just checklists. So that's my picture. So it doesn't, I mean, but you got to have something on the title slide. A lot of times people forget that and they don't put a picture on the title slide and they lose a few points because of that. You have to animate at least one thing on every slide. Something has to be animated. All of the animations have to be set to that, not on click. That, I don't know if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. The start condition cannot be set to on click. I do not want to click the mouse to make this show go. It's got to go by itself. And if the animations are set to on click, then the show's going to stop and wait on me to click the mouse, and that is not what we want on this assignment. It's got to be automatic, got to go by itself. You also have to add a transition to every slide. Now, we've done a lot of these things in the previous assignments. We have added images. We have talked about animations. We've talked about transitions. We've even done a little bit with a text box, not a lot. But those are the things that you're going to have to do. All right, and so the only other thing I'm going to show you in this movie, I'm going to hop back over here and hit present on mine, and I might even tell it to loop and hit play, and let's just take a look so you see what mine are. So there's a transition to my first slide. I would love to live long enough to see the first people land on Mars. I would love to fly in some kind of fighter jet, back seat. That would be fun. There's a lot of IndyCar tracks I would love to go to. I would like to ride the entire Rain Ride. I've ridden parts of it, but not the whole thing. And someday I want to go to the Albanese Candy Factory. All right, so, and I set mine to loop so that it's kind of going over and over here. So you see the idea. I have text, I have images, there's something animated on every page. I tried to work to make an attractive appearance for my show. This is it, right? You're going to build a show. Something has to be animated on every slide. The animations cannot be set to on click because, again, right now, I know you can't see me, but I'm not touching the mouse. I'm not doing anything to make this thing go. It's just going. And that's what I want from yours, too. I want it to go by itself. Have to have text, have to have images. There you go. You see an example. I'm going to tap the escape key to get out of that presentation, and I'm going to say, off you go.